the evacuation moment is very needful. However, no, that is where we find ourselves. We couldn't have done it anyway. But always when you are conducting such an evacuation, there's always a standby medical team in any evacuation that you do. Because I've been a mission translator with the UN for several times. We've gone through, I've been in the war of Sierra Leone. I've been in the war of Liberia. I've been in the war of, your friend said, Rwanda, the genocide. I was there. I've been in Kono, Sierra Leone, and saw the genocide. So the evacuation by the UN, the assistance by UN support, enlistment of displaced people, etc. These are some of the things that we know collectively, no, it comes with it.
Yeah.
And we have to make sure, sir, you do mobile, you branded buses, VIP buses, you Kumasi for buses,
okay.
And while they are doing the enlistment, our Joburg, South Africa, at that time, they will give information. So at that time, no, you brand them, their mind. Say, look, that's what we do. Obaba Ghana, questions, they don't need to give two answers because something I've handled that even in Yugoslavia, Brunei, Chrome, we've done that before. One my two destinations, Obaba Ghana, your last destination, Ufi Ghana, Oba South African, Obaba Hina Nauti, or Dakar. Oko Chrome, and now Okwa.
Matthias,
and you say, Mewaka, Namifia, Mekukumat, the evacuation, you don't do like that.
Okay.
So the government must solicit. Some of us, we don't need one dime, no money. But it's an advice that we can share with the country. And those listening can tell the Honorable Minister and the government. So when you are doing the evacuation, the enlistment stage is the issue. Why they enlist at the mission, Ghana High Commission Hall, enlistment in Musa, evacuino, and now say the passenger. No. So we see Accra. That is a hub airport.
Here now, airport.
Here now, Beko. We feel here nearby was Mr. Takrade. No, I listen what Takrade bus list.
Okay.
The Oko Sunyane, you combine Sunyan Techima Kentampo, Brahaf region. No, put you on one. Kumasi Dom Dos, no, put you on Kumasi. And this was what to Konomuno Gunobisi or Ranasem. So you have 16 regions, but you can combine 3 or 4 regions together, especially the Uko Susa area, regions and Ketekene. The same thing in Alcabota region, what Obetima Unina to who? It is a whole normal qua. Udu, a jump on Quanta, and also do a Kosomo Junction, Obesia, on Wexi. So you decongest your airports on arrival. So, but we imagine, say, you put always on standby the military. They are very good in assistance support services because of their experience in peacekeeping.
Yeah.
Not the police. Not the police.
Okay.
The military are good in peacekeeping than the police. And the police are efficient in peacekeeping than the military. So you combine the two. One does effectiveness, one does efficiencies. Now my guide you, Omo Bar. Okay, Akuyamansa, Yachiti. Well, listen now. Yom de a manifest never. Now we attack the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, attack Obas in ye. What you are in ye, Unshuni, for Barcelona. Also, there be, media, Mekocham, Uncle be, no other than as a salute.
We don't need to
what is the
okay.
We do not need to see him at the airport.
Yeah.
Whatever on his own peril. And to we have coordination, I'm yet to see if it has been done. Name say all lift you omo. Maybe I don't call Bema camp barracks be. We don't go school them. What could feed you near there? Long problem.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because a bit baba with the stressful messages. Will be baba say we need baby that. On the problem baba said discriminations or preferential treatment. Which one are we picking? Will be to your baby now. Ubetimi de nako baby a holding area na woko sebo mamia screen o medically no access obi a you emergency bi ansa no mama kono and I would release you omugu street no so like we are now bringing more no
yeah
I can tell you over the period ebi ebe hostel ebi be start ubenya consent deportees from South Africa to fish will crew amom so be start to nyom ye ni abre ko ye nsanfa wo munko no mkra do manka so mbaba. You see this.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So the evacuation itself is a plus that the government has done. But then its associated problem has to do with management, which has to be done. And do we understand the management of it, or we just only have to deal with emotions? And you're very careful. The airline is expensive than the bus. Municipal, and I said the region, also budget for such emergencies. Sabani Niska region is in budget. Only the royalties, only the budget and the taxes also within the region. Only the internet generated fund in Ibi. No some for bus and Fambra. Now coordinate with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and then the Ghana High Commission. Near with the manifest ever kumase from bus in. So when you bring them out, you screen them out, then the manifest, you go by the name into a uni bag no matter direction, Kumasi bus, this bus, that bus. Omo the circle now transport women now, you can do a base. The Accra for no, you go call Independence Square. Then they take up from there. And I said, circle, a very difficult. A conform crab is a good yanaseno, common chima womo, swaka hawomo. And these are things that we have to do when it comes to evacuation. And I think yourself for Fabiaba. Omeko for my the first one, the beer, you see, be by medically sick. Yeah, imagine, like I'm saying. So pick will be from aircraft. Not the hospital in Alpha from Joburg. And I did not do why evacuating would not be do Accra. Not stretcher Afano. Not ambulance now to know. Exena to your friends the police hospital. Yeah, where do we go from there? Who is assigned to take that entity's responsibilities? What design entity have we put in place? So should we come with somebody with a medical emergencies? We beyond say Adenako as an emergency, no.
Yeah.
Then the hospital has its own protocols. The hospital protocols and has to do it. Say, oh yeah, baby, yeah. Hospital's protocols will answer. So the state official now then call and say, well, you evacuated your friends, passenger from South Africa. Yeah, first day, do. Now the hospital is telling you, say, you hear grow with their man. They don't have it. We have to buy. Who comes there to buy? And who goes out there beyond that? Foreign Affairs, Foreign Service for Protocol Officer, and the question. And that's the Minister of Health. It's any Ghana Medical Association, that's the Minister of Health for SOSY. Standby nurses, they are signing women say, the Nipa 5, the police hospital, who are Juman, also be show no coordinating. Which office is the person liaising with? Yeah, what you then say?
One say, Ghana no, no crabo and sound to me in Ayabreno. And our politicians now, your woman Jane say, I said, you know what politics anymore. Say, ometi me de da no mo de ya politics no, but the bia me catch up politicians na ye no mo Ghana ha ne say, enti sakane ni biem. Enti sakane ni biem say politics no asesa. Say information a wo wadwen ya wo say nka bia wo nko na ekita wo no. Wani baba so na information e da social media. Say kwa de a few moments later abey. Wani baba ho so no na de wo ya ne na no. Ni a chana de wo ya ne no ni de atage aka ho na afa aye kwalabo a few moments later na ba enti te wo ho asesa politics na ye wo Ghana no se asesa enya ba jimbra politics ni biem enti manya wadwen se wo no wo ya MP ana se wo nim nyansa chen Ghana fo aka nyina enya sa na te se sa na moda so dwenya then you are getting it wrong ebia wadwen ya se wo de wa school why kwaya law wo ya lawyer. Enti wadwen asa wonim nyasa che Ghana fo na aka ni na pacho you are lying to yourself. Che say enti sa biem wadwen asa bia wako school wakobo masters wakobo ho anwa PhD ni de keka ho ti wadwen che asa wono wonim nyasa che wo bia wa Ghana ana position bia wanya enti wadwen che asa wadwen mu do chen Ghana fo na ye yaka na me pacho say enti sa anya hwe kura no yakọ Google scholar information bia ya hwehwe bia ya nsa beka say kra chat GTP do kra ya mfa ne ya review Google scholar information bia wo pe bia details reports articles then na wo pese wo sua wontimi sua say information na ben yen enti kanetete mre bi na yetimi twantro eya jandam ya politics no say enti sa biem cha the earlier na mo bete sa de na se no the better for you. Because look at see someone na yes still but jimbra politics ni bi na muguso amoye you are not adjusting yourself to the system say niam asesa credible media be my vaccine ko report no e ba cho fe no ma me pe no na me pe because your personal report okoye ye e na onya akọ na okoto wo mo ho e na obisa wo mo questions wo de tie senior ma me
maba Afari military hospital we a $180 million project 2008 and penifo fa hwadwen so mbeso mo ye movement the akwaba means Sofulai to Tamale to 37 then back to the Ashanti region. In fact 2014 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the asobo form ma omushe dwumadi na say 2015 omu ye dwuma fine to us 12 years and a project we delay MPP for so by almost so entimi amame wie understand say now that particular problem has been fixed. So the big question is the project I say I mean dani dey bebre na aban ba why what has become difficult say betimi awie this project? This particular project was initiated by your administration. That was when the former president, John Adjekunkufo, was leaving office in 2008. You could not commence the project. You had opportunity, 8-year opportunity to at least finish this particular project. You could not finish this project. One will ask, what moral right do you have to criticize the current administration who commenced this particular project, erected some structures before leaving office, when you failed to complete it?
Yeah, you know the historical, we put things into the historical perspective. The project was conceived by President Kufo. And then when the NDC came to power, they wanted to carry it from this region, and then when we came, it was embroiled with contractual disputes. So, you know, contractual dispute is about interest. You negotiate. That was the Eurojet projects. So the NDC started it. And then when we came, it was embroiled with contractual disputes. So, you know, contractual dispute is about interest. You negotiate. That was protracted. Still, the contractor was working because some payments were going until this debt management situation. Then they will have to disagree on what to be paid him and what he wanted. So it was protracted by disagreement, not because of the unwillingness of the government to complete it.
Honorable, when we look at this particular plaque, it says on January 4, 2025, His Excellency Nana Kweku commissioned this particular project. Was this project ready for use before it was commissioned?
Yeah, it was ready for use. Anything at all, the OPD was very ready. The inpatients will talk about where they have to put the CT scan and the MRI, which supply order is there for them to bring on board. So the roads, people always have probably more poorer roads than as it is here, but the roads are supposed to be done. So it's part of the project. If you are going to wait on the roads only to open here, then it's more of a difficult one for the community. Now, we're talking about power. It's supposed to be power coming in. And so now there's no power in. You understand? So the project is commissioned and generators are available. If you want to take care of the OPD and inpatient, you can. You can do to a point and say, okay, we'll let you go and do CT in Jane. I mean, not all hospitals have everything. This hospital has everything. But you cannot say we need everything before we start operating.
Many Abama Ivan Sinkum, Ewo Kumase, Akuma FM to be specific. Many Abama Senior Ivan Sinkum, me feeling no so feeling me. Anyway, the personal page na me who sa video when I'm saying no. let me pay attention to video we. Na me ya sure say honorable is there you are free yeah. And on any edis ankomo no. I stand to be corrected though. Na me person will pay attention to muaye answers now what the man even sinkum no. On say even sinkum di ka bisa ne say munya opportunity 8 years say nka mo de be wie sa project we. Mo anye into Ghana ni baby say right ben na mo wo say nka mo be ka say mo ba be hwe mo be hwe in your capacity setting because you see a wo kwhwe wan kwhwe wo ni abam untimi ankwa science ka bi anfo contractor bi ankwa so wonko ye adwuma wan ade bi wo hodo ma yenyi politics in fancy nchen ni face facts and still remains to say sa project we was anka by this time ka ye adwuma wom there's no excuse on that enti e kra ne ya wasobo bi a ya wo ho kwan se betimi de abo aban say aban ba se watwa mu 1 year project na do danko akufado on sa plaque na wo hwe no na do danko akufado din na wo so won say Ivansinkum ebisa ne say mo na do air commission hospital no na you ready for use put him why the man no also now OPD na ready light na eni ho na generator wo ho en na ekwan no so we say you ye ekwan no so nye na say ekwan ya de call no kra enya kwan papa obetimi aka so obetimi de yare fa afa so akọ because anya hwe hospital kase say die eka for main road e de kọ honom no e den na prevent aban say onya ne asphalt kran pa obe na e bia feeder road a wo betwa so afele ne kama de roll afa so tintim no ama ekwan na ye mo trouble banana do danko akufado ekọ commission sa hospital way for political gain ena ankwa ama no amfa enti wakọ commission hospital no hospital ayese aye ready for use enka wokọ commission no na medical director wo be ye adwuma ho adokotafo ne nurse fo wo mudi atirantwe unim say hospital bi wo kwampa na project we ti say no wo be kwa commission kura no na wo ma start operationalize bia wo be kwane na doctor for ne nurse for ho ebi kwa OPD nkofo ho na ade na ye nika ne hu se ampa are you ready for use na wakwa commission edanto wakwa commission de plaque abo ho banana do da kwa kufa do anka se wadi Ghana for abro in so many ways so what me akwahwe nyame anima commission hospital a won fa doctor ni bi anko ho won fa nurse ni bi anko ho na me pa acho wo power light ye basic ebi ni ho ekwan kura de enyem na me kai o minority MP na woni Ivansinkum ye interview no onu no aka say omu commission no na OPD dey are ready ena na so mo hwe power asem ene ye bia ekwan no se na be ya nka betimi aye mo trouble na etimi lead to hospital ho wanyina o ma anye o but that time no ma hu say e was so mo kwakwa machine se na be yo betimi dey anya political gain and am score political points e de kotia wo mo che enra mini minority for kwa mo call ho no woni mi say asem wenke ni kwase ye kan wasem say dey nti no mo call ho ba ya say asem no ye twa bi hu ne ye de aya dance ye emre bi ye twa mo ka kire Ghana for say honorable mental candor wa health committee so e wa parliament no only right so okwa afari because e ho na military hospital ena soldier for na hwe so ena ya aban dia enti as a minority member of parliament or no ever health committee no so no only right to say oya den okwa afari enti asoja for ko blockade no yeah e dia na sesa ne afari dia mesira me bisa football players and no manager afari yana afari anya military hospital biem enti mo dia mo matimi akọ ba na ono bo minta aka do de okwa enya yie adan na da bia mo madwen ya mo sabu de mo ye nipa chen wo bi that is a part of you people that don't like just a mono de eya mo a you have the rights eyo bia there be okoto de na buja ono bo minta aka do kwa wa soldier for kwa blockade no e mo amaka chen ne say only right is so okọ ho eya military zone no sedan soldier for kwa blockade no but now you people think that you have the right. Some of us sorry anopa. No more job parliament adwuma ho. No more gusi samu go kem. No more drive ya kwa Kumase. No more kwa ferry. Some kwa den. In your capacity as what? Because the same question amubisa akando. Then time. Tiwa emre ye din kaso no. Ebi no. Time no. Momo bisa honorable Minta akando say or kwa ya da wo in his capacity as who? Now why a military zone? It's military for aqua stopping and no question no because one seeking for permission. Momo kwa no honorable Minta akando na te parliament. Moso mo seeking permission ana. Mo dia mo kwa eyeye. A mo seeking permission.
Obi kwa eyeye. Obi
dia kwa eyeye. Kwa kakra no na ama me buafu a. Me wo dia me ya me ho say ah. Mo no mo dwe ya mo sabo de mo ye nipa chen wo bi. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Who are you? Momo dia mo kwa ye but obi dia kwa ye. Ana mo ka say ya dwen no ada mo ka say your short memory. Yeah, any short memory. Wow, maybe any short memory. Go to all the online portals. Na kwa boshem honorable Minta akando block from inspecting Afari hospital. Oba who story se be piaba. Oba who video se be di achiri. The same thing happened. And see another mini minority for what I say. Omuno mo ya nipa cha honorable akando nti time ana honorable akando aircraft ferry akwatwe happened. And see another mini minority for what I say. Omuno mo ya nipa cha honorable akando nti time ana honorable akando aircraft ferry akwatwe abanya dwensu so say hospital no ache enti wonhwe no wanwie no na ono onye nipa on deserve so akọ but you can say NPP for you are free and then for ebetimi afọ mu ho gu basim no ma ye den wo makọ aferi because wo no mo ye nipa chain ye na ya ka na brade nyankopon mo hwa no ma hye nipa bufo because dia mo ye no you are insulting all of us. Just a moment person mo kire yen say mo dia mo are right over certain things by other party na aka no any right over certain things. So we twa wo honam a crude oil na baba na asa de en
moja green
ana wo moja na different from moja na e wo bia mu no ade na asa bu mu ho cha wo bia sa mu bu mu ho cha wo bia but the first thing remains that said ya mu hu mu ho no nya sa nso na motie said ya mu bu mu ho no enya sa na motie o. The earlier you understand it, the better for you. Entina, mo be koswa mamani magu asesa because munya realize say Ghana no enim dia ba man krofo ani ate ama say sa abajimbra niama no muntimi nya biem. Nanra sukwa no ma sa eya kora ketwa no. Na sa me che no enti wa ya kora. Say na be start politics dia madam ya nya politics sa o. Wakwa kitikiti wey wakwa jina feri ai ena boni ben na santeban ya president Mahama. How dare you political mavis, how dare you asana o kan what ya say na ye can import his excellency John Dramani Mahama why ye wa Ashanti regional santeman kra no edi ho dance ya wo ba da ben ajandam nti wakwa jina na ye ni boni asante madam kope baby pack wo ho na mabuo ne nkoso obetimi aya politics aka the opposite wo ka bia but please baby a wodi agro kwana ho atoro nkọ ho